toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on another team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will go to work first. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators or defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Tatum. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. And the Sooners will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Razorbacks offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing.
Intercepted for the 11th time. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect them is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He'll pull it down. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Fires left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The snap sets up to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Fires on the move. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! A great catch and run for 6. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. With the catch, it's Platt. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Platt. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be third down. The Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Muscling ahead on third and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Makes the grab. It's McGowan. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. And the Razorbacks have a lot of options on second and inches. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfect.
Breaks into the open on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Grab near the sticks. It's Clapp. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Razorbacks have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit.
The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the two-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead.
He's got it down the right side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Jacobs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sooners will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick Stadium, but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 4 over the Red Hawks of Miami. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The Sooners come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grab near the marker. It's Tatum. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll operate out of split backs. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Jacobs. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense will snap it from the 42 on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Kent. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
They'll open this third quarter with a run. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Complete on the shuffle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going right and going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. With the catch, it's McGowan. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Fires to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's McGowan. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He rifles one deep down the right side.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You can tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Kearney. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Sooners send out the punt unit. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Pulls it in. It's McGowan. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Finds a man on the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Catch in the middle, it's Voorhees.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Going to swing it on second down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The Razorbacks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He's not gonna make it, and he couldn't get there to tie the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tatum. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the tailback. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Sooners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Leaves it with the back. He's in open space downfield. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got him, and nobody's close. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let him make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Robinson. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And, man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got them where you wanted them. You backed them up on 3rd down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop them. They give up the 1st down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oh, what a cut! And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. Missed a chance to stretch this lead. It's still sitting on 9. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. He's going to take off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. A deep throw as the clock winds down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Let's it fly. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll go to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got his man to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Razorbacks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with the win.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Sooners decide to punt it away. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be...